Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Campaign 2, Episode 11. I was gonna say Critical Role, but I forgot the Part 1 part. It's Part 1. You guys know the deal. We just finished fighting a giant spider that can turn invisible. I thought there was gonna be some more craziness when the baby started hatching, but nope, we easily solved it with just blasting it with fire. We get out, we meet this dude that tells us a little bit about going to the something nip, the evening nip. I cannot remember the dude's name. Was that Clive? Or the Clive guy was the bartender? Because there was like a guy named Cleon, I believe. Maybe that guy was Cleon. Someone was Cleon. Feed or Thed. Thed maybe. Thed. Thed. There was a lot of names thrown at me. I have them written down, but I don't want to look at everything when we're doing the quick little recap. I figure that at this point, we basically just need to regroup and figure out where we're going next. We already went to the bar. We talked to the bartender. We didn't speak the magic words. It looks like there are people here that had the same tattoo as the guy on his neck. So I'm thinking we just jump in. We'll talk more at the end. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We had this whole big discussion in the live stream about Liam and how Liam is kind of being a douche. Whether or not that's his character, I'm going to call it like I see it. And Liam is right in the face of our people, robbing all these bodies, taking armor off of somebody. Even if you aren't able to see that far away or whatever, someone's going to see you taking armor off a body. They're going to notice that, like, that's weird because Caleb barely even wears clothes that are clean. Why would he care about armor and all? I don't know. The whole thing was weird, and the way he did everything just looked shady and crooked. And then when people called him out on it is when he was like, oh, I was going to give you the gold. Oh, I was going to give you the armor. I kind of just want my glove back. And maybe he's just socially awkward, but that is a horrible way to go about it. And it's going to make everybody in this world think he's doing something screwed up. So whether or not it's in the character or he has no control or it's not intentional, it's still going to make him appear to be a douche to everybody, and I think so as well. I'm assuming his backstory is going to clear some of that up. That's how it was with Bo. I said in the live stream, Bo, I disliked with a passion in the first couple episodes, and now Bo's my favorite because I get her. She's also learning, and she's also growing. If she was just being a douche and knew she was being a douche and didn't want to, like, frigging change her ways, that's different. Ford is trying to explain to her, like, Bo, come on, blah, 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 blah. And Bo is knowing and willing to learn. She knows something's wrong with the way she acts. She just doesn't know how to behave, and she's trying. I mean, hey, maybe it's too new and it's too soon. Let's just jump in. I see this one's called Zemnian Nights, and I don't know what that is, but I feel like it might be a reference to something. Zemnian Nights. Isn't that like a thing? Like something nights. I can't think of it, but I don't know. I just saw it now. So you guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. There you will get the Patreon hour, which gives you the whole middle part of what you're watching now, because there will be a break for an hour in between, and then you'll get part 2, live stream Friday at 9 p.m. If not, Campaign 2, Episode 11, Part 1. Oh my
Welcome back.
God. Thank you, Matt Mercer.
Last we left off,
I feel like the
mighty Nein, these intrepid adventurers had completed their task they had achieved from the King's Hall task board to eliminate this spider scourge that had seemingly clogged up a portion of the sewers. Discovered a passage into the more
everything is
upper class elements of the city. Managed to extract some information from an individual they had saved from the webbing there. Got your reward for
Ulag, yes.
Had a conversation with
a lot of names, guys. Ulag.
The Knights of Requital.
The Knights. Oh wait, no. That was the dwarf guy. Okay, never mind. Ulag is the dwarf guy. Ulag. I hope he gathers enough money to pay us handsomely.
As the evening progressed, to finish
he's supposed to.
Checking out the evening.
We're supposed to meet tomorrow at some point.
That seemed extremely shady.
Yes.
The
evening nip.
For ale, you had just exited the exterior of the tavern's location, out into the midnight evening air of Zadash. Still a bit bruised and beaten from the battle earlier in the day.
Matt just makes me so happy.
Eager to continue.
I literally like just drank that, and I'm like, Matt's for it. Just makes me happy. Like I'm gonna go to sleep knowing I know more about this. I'm tired.
This was a long day. Are you guys going
I feel like
drinking?
it's a weird time that we took a break. It's the middle of night. I feel like, I mean, hey, I guess we go to sleep quick.
Did we are we making our way back?
Yeah, I think so.
Making our way back.
Yeah.
Drink at the leaky tap.
I'll just go to sleep.
Now, I'm to understand, unless
Because we won't
I missed
sleep
something, that
at
we
the
didn't go
tap.
further with telling the bartender anything because of the other dude at the tat and the fact that it was shady as shit, like he just said.
So, was there anything special about the room?
Nope, it was just kind of fancy.
Just
Just a
kind of
bed?
fancy. That's it?
No treats
Come
or
on.
anything?
I thought Laura was going to
No,
go
there
into
was a
some
mini
deep
bar.
storytelling.
But I think you had to pay like a lot of gold for each little thing of it. So.
How much did she drink?
Probably one of those ones too where you pick it up and it just fucking automatically
Instantly
charges
you. Yes.
you. Dicks.
Magic.
Dicks.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, they're little like seals, little arcane seals underneath it. You just pick it up, you try to
What?
put it back, but it's the seal's gone.
The greed of the crown, man.
Yep.
As the evening rainfall begins
How
to
does-
fall a bit
how did
from the
Ford
soft
know about that, or
drizzle
did he
to
just
a-
make that
a
up?
decent pour. You hear the distant rolling and crackling of thunder as it appears to be a storm front has slowly brought its way
Storm
in
is
as the night has
a-brewing.
progressed.
It's like we don't even have to bathe now.
I love the rain.
You know what? If we're just going back,
I feel like-
I might try and
Jester would want to be
What
clean
was
and
the name
smell
of his
nice.
It was.
I guess she's just a
He
rough, tough warrior.
He was
that's
That could have been a cool name.
in
though.
a
Invulnerable vagrant.
Oh yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
The invulnerable
How far away
vagrant.
is the invulnerable vagrant?
From where you are now, just exiting the evening nip, it's maybe a 20-minute, 30-minute walk
That's
to
a-
the middle of the Pinto Market.
Is it late evening, like pre-midnight, or is it?
It's
around?
pretty late evening.
I was
It's
gonna say,
pushing
like,
midnight, yeah.
I'm feeling like we're
Never mind.
late.
I'll do it another day.
Yeah, we're gonna go walk 30 minutes to a bar. I mean, Ford's obviously right. We should not do that right now. I feel like we gotta call it a day. Let's call it a day, start new.
And eventually find yourselves falling to sleep.
There we go.
However, the distant thunder rolls continue to kind of quake the muffled interior of the rooms you're at. The lightning strikes flashing through the rooms that have a respective window, and the heavy impacts causing you to have a wake up in the middle of the evening at times. The restless,
So we have shitty sleep.
faint drip of wayward rain seems to have collected and found its way through the roof of Bo and Jester's room. And the pattering in the corner of this small building puddle causes you to frustratingly go and collect it, find something to at least keep it from making that noise throughout the evening.
Hold up a blanket and put it under there. It muffles the noise.
Okay, that's a good idea. I hate like like ticking or like.
Why do I feel like the
repetitive
fact that we jumped
noises
into that, that's
so,
something
like,
else is up? Or are we just
That
chatting?
exactly like that.
Or like
Yeah. That counts as well.
yeah,
That
that's
counts
weird.
as well.
Didn't like it.
Yeah.
What about like
Everyone else is just like chilling.
Keep going, keep going.
I feel like everyone like
No, yeah, I mean, that
is Caleb in a good mood today?
Sam,
Sometimes I feel like they're in better moods than
you guys are
others.
having this
And usually
conversation.
when Caleb is in a good mood, I feel like he's
Usually.
drinking more.
By definition,
Like as soon as I said that, he drank.
woke up real tired. Okay.
mid wee hours of the morning, you catch a quick glance at Yasha kind of just staring out the window at the storm.
Hey,
kinda
we
quietly
lost
sitting on
Ashley Johnson. I just realized.
Jesus.
the- She kind of glances over. Yeah?
I didn't even know you were in the room with us.
You're super spooky at night, you know that.
Yeah, I get that.
You're like a little pale. so
Matt,
you have
is
a
Yasha?
stealthy quality to you. I don't know
Thanks.
why I'm whispering.
Yeah, we're
Well,
all awake. Yeah.
Are you all awake? Oh, I was gonna say, is everyone awake? Why
Sit
is
down
Matt
next to her
yacht?
and I
That's so
show her some
bizarre.
of
I
my
did not expect
drawings
that. I
to
guess
Traveler
I'm fine
that
with
I
it.
did
It's
before
okay.
I
I
went to
allow
bed.
it. Let them
Look,
know.
Sasha. It's rat balloons. And I show her a little drawing I did.
They really are rat
A little rat balloon.
Little rat
Like,
balloons.
And then one of them.
It really is. Oh, it seems like they really are.
You see a hint of a smile at the edge of her lips, and she kind of gives a nod. That's pretty good. I could never draw.
No? Do you want me to draw you right now?
You see her kind
I'll
of, she kind
do it,
of pulls
okay.
back a bit. Another
Oh my
flash.
god, I thought she just like
Nearby
freaking
bolts
shot
and
lightning
cause
out of
the
her
sky to light
fingers.
up.
I literally pictured like Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah,
I'm like, what
unfazed,
just
and the attention
occurred?
kind of shifts back to the glass of the window again. Kind of a brief moment of trance-like attention before you should try to sleep.
Okay.
You all right?
Oh,
Just gives a nod and sits back down.
she's gonna
Closes
dip.
her eyes, still sitting kind of in
She
a
is going
meditative
to-
position on the ground.
Can she?
I draw her lit up by the lightning,
Okay.
and then I go to sleep.
Okay.
Oh, I think that was our
Eventually, you all come to
midnight
consciousness
break,
again,
and that was because
sore
Ashley
from the
Johnson had to
action of the
bail.
previous day, but
We're gonna not see Yasha.
daylight greets you, muddled as it is from the darkened, gray, raining skies that greet you. The thunderstorm is still passing through.
In my head, I was like,
glance
is
out through the
Matt gonna
window
be
as the main
Yasha for
thoroughfare
like a
and
whole
streets are
episode?
muddied and in some places
it was
gathered
goodbye.
into small pools and flooded puddles.
Yasha's gone.
But Yasha is gone.
Maybe she was a ghost the whole time.
Maybe she was a ghost the whole
The
time.
lightning exploded her.
No, that was a good way to do it. I dig that. I'm thinking like, whoa,
Maybe
that could
she
totally
wandered out
change
into
the
the
character
rain
if
and
Matt's
lost her
playing
memory.
her like for several
That's a
episodes.
possibility.
Yeah. Doesn't it?
Does that happen?
It seems possible.
I knew I didn't like the water.
I think anything's possible to
Probably
Jester.
just took off to like handle some Yasha business, right? Though.
Probably.
Of
We
course.
should ask Mom.
Yasha business.
That's Molly.
Molly's distraught.
It's up to you guys.
We go downstairs.
Yeah.
We good.
All right, so you all gather in the main area, the leaky tap.
I just came to borrow some butter.
Yeah. To borrow some butter.
I was making something in my room.
I got Burley just to use with a ritual to bring Frumpkin back. I have enough supplies to bring Frumpkin back one time.
Easy enough to do.
One time.
Our hit points this time.
I'm not here.
So he could keep
Oh, let's find
doing
out.
that, but it cost a ton of money. Does it increase each time?
That is better.
That's at least, that's at least 2 kicks.
That's at least 2 kicks. At least 2 kicks. How many times can he do it? I guess he could do it as many times as it
So you
costs,
guys gather
but
back
does
in
it
the tavern
continue to go
downstairs.
up? That would be crazy if the
You
cost
slept in a
goes up
little-
each
a little
time.
later. I mean, I'm pushing like 9 or 10 at this point. But it is still gray and rainy outside. You can see carts making their way through the mud, some getting stuck and having to pull through beasts of burden, kind of trying to make their way
Beasts of
through.
burden.
The tavern interior is fairly light. There aren't a lot of people in there. A few folks that are just kind of rushing through to grab a quick bite and leaving, or having a drink in the face of a rather dreary day. But the room is yours. What do you guys
I thought he said a drink to the face. A drink to the face.
I'm ready
In a
to prepare what
dreary
you guys
day.
figured out.
What? Did they say they had more jobs for us to do?
Yeah,
Really,
the
I said there
dwarf
would
guy,
be more. I mean, we
Ulag.
don't really have anything until this evening.
Yeah, that is later. Let's go drink, day drink. Let's get shitty drunk for no
Do
reason.
we have a plan for how we're gonna?
What if we just did that every
What
day?
if they're taking
We
you
got enough
downstairs
gold. Let's
to
just get
ritually
drunk as
sacrifice
shit
you or something? Should
guys
we?
and do
We're
nothing
doing this.
every day?
We are.
We're all going.
Well, you don't all have to come if some want to stay above, but I just wanted to put the invite out there.
We were talking about a couple people kind of watching out
Yeah.
front, right?
I
Is
will
that
keep
happening?
watch. I'm
You're gonna
really
keep
good
watch?
at keeping watch.
Look at her face. Look at her face. No one's looking.
Oh,
No one was looking at her, and she's making the greatest
belly of
face.
the beast. All right, sure. I'll disguise myself. I'll be just like Ford. They'll think it's Ford down there.
You know, I wanted to talk to you about your Ford disguise. It is just a little
Good.
obvious.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Honestly,
You
it's
look
very
just
cute.
like him, only just slightly shorter.
That's the first time I've ever done that spell, so I was very impressed with myself.
I would just want to see maybe what your range was in case you wanted to, I don't know, perhaps mimic one of our other.
Bill, Ford's playing it right.
Stranger would also be very, very useful.
Yes, well,
Or someone from your deepest imagination.
Oh God,
That's too many.
Bo, that
options.
might be the
It's
worst
really,
thing to tell
you know,
freaking
when you
Sam
can
or
become-
not.
When you can appear
Go into
to
your
look like
deepest- it's like
anything,
Ghostbusters
too,
when
that's- I need to focus.
frickin' Ray
you know, 'cause
picks a
if
marshmallow
I just
man.
get lost in thinking of like, oh, what nose should I have? bulbous or pointy or patrician nose or like what do you?
A patrician? I've never heard of it.
Well, I mean, right there,
I've never
patrician. I think
it's a hands
that's
down.
perfectly fair. Right there.
What is a patrician?
nose.
I don't even know what that is.
Already sold.
All right, well, what kind of eyes? What color? Blue, black, brown, green? I don't do this.
Green's pretty.
Green's great.
Oh my God.
Maybe just one of them, maybe you got a patch over the other.
All right, well,
Too many new options.
Patch is great.
a patch on one eye?
Sure.
All right, what else do I have?
Maybe you have like a cleft chin.
I hope all these things happen.
Those are
Butt
always good.
chins. Those would be very attractive.
And give yourself
A
red
butt
hair.
chin.
Red hair, green eyes.
Oh my God, can we draw it? I want artist drawings. Someone's gonna do it. You cannot tell me that someone somewhere didn't draw some things up like this. This is probably a contest.
A woman,
With
you
red
know.
hair and a big patrician nose
And a
cleft
bald
chin.
on top and red hair on the side.
Oh yeah, very
Just down here.
Oh, a woman with bald head and hair on the side.
They're pulling your leg. You know they're pulling your leg, yeah?
Overalls with polka dots.
Liam is ruining it. Caleb is ruining it.
Shoes bigger than you should be wearing.
I feel like you're describing a specific person.
No.
Yeah, are they? Are they? Now are they describing a specific person? There's so many things that were just thrown at him.
I'll think about that one.
You roll your mind, Rolodex.
This is going to pay off at some point in the near future.
I feel like I just swallowed a flower or something.
Did Yasha take off?
Yeah, she did that thing again.
She was staring at the storm and then she went away.
So Jester probably knew. Jester drew a nice picture at least.
Yeah, she sleeps.
She's a little creepy.
She's sleep. A
In
little
like,
creepy.
Like a hot way, but a little
In a
creepy.
hot way.
Like kind of in like a protector sort of. I felt safe when she was standing watch sort of way.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
She does that.
She's like stone.
She does that.
mysterious.
That's what Yasha does.
She's good. She's just got some.
Did we? I know we probably discussed this already, and they've said it, but I need recaps for some things, guys, and I need to know. No, I don't need to know, but I mean, if you guys
We
know,
all have personal.
what is the amount of time Tal'don and her chilled together?
No,
I feel like it wasn't that long. I feel like it was like maybe a year,
You?
around a year.
Us?
It could be years. I can't remember.
Are you sure?
My cats.
I mean, you're weird. We already established
Yeah,
that.
no, please. Let's not start calling names.
Yes, just also you have a very nice personality, but it is a big one. So,
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
well,
Oh, look at her
what you were
face.
just talking about
Mean
has
it
to
like
do.
that. He just
Does it mean
sometimes
that I'm
he's
not-
very honest with people.
It
and
did
he
seem
feels
very
like he
pointed and targeted.
Yes,
Maybe
because
you
I was
should share
speaking
some of
to
that.
you, Chester,
You know.
sitting in front of me.
Happy.
No, you don't. You made the windows. You know.
I use thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy. I love the way she says it, even though I feel like that's just how it sounds. But she said when she says it, it's thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy.
Freak out.
Oh, the storm is so crazy.
Thaumaturgy to close the windows, maybe. Oh.
You see, I'm having a hard time myself getting through to Caleb, so I
Yeah.
feel like and it's hard for an asshole to teach an asshole.
Sometimes
Oh, yes, that is the greatest way to put it. But she's an asshole that's trying to understand. And that's
was having
fine
a
with
side
me.
conversation.
Everyone's got a little asshole in them, some more than others.
This is terrifying, but I think the three most even keel normal of us should probably go to the meeting. I'm not sure that the three of us necessarily would be.
I feel like it's going to turn
We
into
make
some
them out a little
greatness
too much
on
that
everyone's
it would be easy to
account,
recognize
but
us as part of it.
right now it's building.
I mean, you're green, but mostly you look pretty normal outside of that.
blend.
Thanks, Jester.
Well, I will leave.
You most of the time, you looked pretty normal if it wasn't for
Stay
your
up top and I will go to-
greenish weirdness.
Pumpkin will stay with you.
Frumpkin's back. I just love that Frumpkin's back.
Yes.
This works for me.
You're not going to do the cloudy eye thing when you're down in the meeting, though, right? Because I'm pretty sure. that
No,
would trick
because then
people
I
out.
won't be able to hear what they are saying or know what they look like.
Yeah, good.
And
I'm just making sure.
This one said she wants to punch me in the head, so I don't want that to
If you go all
happen.
static channel on us, we might be in deep shit.
You can learn a lot of things from being punched in the face.
I have done
You want
that.
to do one more
You can learn a lot of.
No, there's so many options.
She's very right, though. That is actual truth.
Is there a candy
You learn a
store?
lot from getting punched in the head. At least like the first couple times.
Candy.
After that,
There
you're just
were Nick
gonna get
and
hurt a lot.
Are we talking about drugs again?
We could be.
Godranis.
Never mind. You have a meeting to go to. The rest of us are going to have some fun.
That's not till this evening, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's not the evening you do.
Do you want to go see Enchanter Pumat soul.
Yes,
Kinda
please.
do.
Can we
I
go back to
enjoyed
Pumat
his
Soul?
company so much last time. I feel like we got a little more coin to spend. Might be smart to stock up.
Is
on,
there a
you know,
reason?
items?
All right, yeah, let's go check out his items. I was
Maybe,
gonna say, is
we
there
can
a
also take the
reason?
day to ask
But
around,
let's
kinda
just
get a
do
little
it.
bit more of a beat on the,
I totally dig his uniqueness.
opinions
And the
of
fact that I
locals
know
and
there's
current
somebody
local
missing from that image, from the other
climate.
thing.
Yeah.
I have to return my key to the pillow trove.
Why?
Because I have a key to the pillow trove, they're going to keep charging me a room until I give it back.
Oh, I thought your mom was just going to pay for it or something.
It's assuming that the money shows up in time.
No, good point.
Well, I
Everything
mean,
just went out. on
yes.
me.
Eventually she will pay for it, but I don't want to waste all of the money that she sends on paying
All my
for
power
the
just
room,
went
you
out.
know.
That's very smart of you, Jessica.
That was so weird. Everything
Trying
in
to
my
be
house
smart.
just went out, but I'm still
All right, should
hearing
we,
it.
set out to our various tasks then?
You're very smart, Jessica.
I still hear everything. Is it even recording
I
still?
will tag along with you again. Because
I am gonna
it's,
leave that like that because
Well,
that was the
yeah,
weirdest thing
it's
ever.
functional.
Everything in my house just went out. I wanted
So
not.
do you all divide into your various
Guys,
endeavors?
everything just went out in my house. I couldn't see anything, but I could hear every minute of everything.
No, you go to Pumat, I think. I don't know. I just have been split up with you a lot lately.
I'm leaving it just because I think that's weird and creepy, and I want to know if there's ghosts.
Yeah, you'll love it.
Pumat Soul, I heard everything that happened. Literally everything in my room just shut down. All my lights went out. My computer went off. I still heard everything, and I'm still recording.
That's my auctioneer.
We'll discuss after. I'm gonna only do another 5 minutes anyway, because that's the part one part.
Oh, you're going to the fancy place.
Fancy place.
4 of us are going to go shopping.
Let's do it. Let's all split up. I'm kind of freaked out because everything just went off and still somehow is recording. I don't even know if it. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just died. Did I just die?
Yeah.
Am I alive?
Sure. I'll go with you guys.
Find out in 5 minutes.
That's our new bodyguard.
You're the muscle. She's the muscle.
Uh,
You guys
I
are
mean,
the muscle.
Chester is the
I'm
muscle.
not the muscle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So as you guys divide into your 2 separate groups, scattering this side, these 3 heading over
So
towards
weird.
the
What the
Trispire.
freak was that?
The other 3, you guys
Everything
are
went
heading
off and
towards
then
the Pentamar.
flickered on. Am I gonna
Grab
die?
my,
Guys, let me know if
Mariner's
demons are
studded leather
behind
armor
me.
out of my room and bring it with.
You may.
Okay.
Along the way, can I look for a tailor?
Sure.
A tailor. Now I just heard a bang in the other room and the
investigation.
fucking screen froze. Am I fucking dying? What is happening right now? Is my house getting broken into?
Balls.
False tailor.
7.
The fuck is
Just a
happening?
standard, someone who can just sew me a custom coat or a cloak
Thought you were going to say it.
or add a lining.
A custom cloak? Now I literally think like someone's gonna walk in and murder me
Where I
now.
just bought this cloak yesterday. Do you want to go there?
Yeah. It won't take terribly long. I mean, it takes you a little longer, although if you're going to the same place that he's already been to, then it completely
Do they do
circumvents.
custom there?
Well, you go and inquire, and they do custom work, but it takes a little bit of time, and it's a little pricier, as opposed to just buying one off the rack.
That's fine.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
How much
So
pricier
it'll take
though?
about a day
Okay.
for them to finish the work on it, and
Oh,
it'll run
That's
you about
way worth it.
2 silver.
Done.
And you can get
You're
done. My God, I will custom make. I would literally custom make an
Having liners in it, or
entire
you having a
outfit
custom cloak?
just
I would
for
like to
fun.
take one of their cloaks and have
It's
a
just so
liner
cheap,
put
why
on the
wouldn't I?
inside to make it reversible.
Okay, yeah. So full purchase of the cloak and that will put you about 4 silver for the full cloak. That includes the work, the lining addition.
Amazing.
Time you waiting for it.
If you're wondering why I keep looking this way more, it's
Well,
now
would the
because
bag
I
just
think
have
someone's gonna
actual
walk in and stab me to death.
One
So
of those?
sorry,
Okay,
I
so-
have to keep
So
going
hooded
like
cloak
that.
in,
I don't want
in
to
the front
die
and the back
now.
with slits for arms to come through. Got it. Okay. So you have
I
that
love it.
ordered. That is.
How has that not been a thing already? I would have been going to places like this and having custom
You
tailored
guys need to
shit.
make your way to the Pentamar.
I would have been like,
It
this is what I'm
actually, at
wearing.
this point in time,
I want everyone to
still
visualize it every day,
some
of
kind
every
a
minute.
fairly moderate downpour through the day. As you begin to come through, some of the carts are closed in the middle of the market. The ones that are a little more open that sell fresh goods or things that can be ruined by rainwater and then don't have quite as strong of a canopy. But there are some that are still open. They have kind of hooded lanterns out to draw attention towards them. You have barkers shouting out, meats, fresh meats, and trying to get your attention over there.
What
but you
kind
guys
of
kinda,
meat?
you know,
Is it like
maneuver through, making
cows
a
and
beeline
stuff?
to your
What kind of meat are we
location.
eating?
So
I would
eventually
like
you come up to
inquire
the,
about stuff like this just out of
the,
curiosity.
warm-looking Darkwood exterior.
Matt would
of
either
the
love me or
vulnerable
hate me,
vagrant.
depending on his love of world building. I mean, I'm assuming he loves it.
The invulnerable.
Okay.
Invulnerable. I'm just like freaked out, and I want to cry in my soul, my Pumat soul. All right. So after this, I'm going to go look at this video and see what the frig happened, but I'm a little freaked out. Literally, I don't know what you guys saw, and I'm going to find out when I go look at this. I'll be able to see for myself. But everything went out in my whole room, it seemed like. Unless I'm crazy, it looked like everything in my room went out. This went out, this went out. The computer went off. I didn't see if that light went off, but this light definitely went off. This one went off. My computer went off. Everything shut down. I couldn't see anything, but I continued to hear Matt nonstop, like without a single break or pause. I heard Matt and all of them, and then everything just was like off. And then this went back on, and then that like flickered back on, creepy as shit. And then my computer went on, and all I had to do was just click the window, and it was back up, and the thing never stopped recording unless it did, and none of this is being seen. It says it's recording, but based on the fact that all that shit just happened, I don't know what the frig is going on. I believe in ghosts. I have seen them many times, I feel, in my life. I don't know. I can't confirm with 100% certainty, but I feel like it happens, and that shit freaks me out. So if I see anything or there's anything around me, I'm going to flip a shit. I still got to jump into the hour-long Patreon, and I was going to do it today, but maybe I won't for fear of my life, because then a loud noise went out in the other room, and as soon as that happened, this screen froze. It did it like at the exact same time. You'll see me go like this. I look behind me. Behind here is my bedroom, so that's like my master bedroom, and there's a sliding door that goes outside. So I immediately looked at my outdoor camera, because I'm like, if someone breaks in my house, I'll see them on the camera. There was no movement on my camera. So there was a loud bang behind me, and it wasn't anyone from the outside, and no one else is in my house right now. I'm by myself. There's my cats, so it's possible the cats knocked something over. But why did it knock over and then freeze the screen at the same time? Like, I keep looking over my shoulder because I feel like I'm being haunted. I don't know. Either way, I want to see Pumat Soul. I hope that we do. We are going to stores and going shopping. We just got a custom cloak made. We expressed all of our feelings for one another, aka Caleb and Marisha. I like how they have this banter now. Maybe that will grow on me, because I kind of already dig it. If they get playful with it and they both know they're assholes. Bo just said it. I'm an asshole, you're an asshole. Maybe that's why we don't get each other. But the difference here is that Marisha is an asshole that wants to change and knows she's an asshole. That's way different than Caleb, who hasn't learned that yet in my mind. Hopefully he does. He already seems like he's on board to start learning. Maybe they've got to be douches and they've got to be assholes till they can make the turnaround. We've got to hate them before we love them, kind of thing. And hey, it worked with Bo, so let's see. I dig that he's going for a build that will make him a assist character, so to speak, because he probably will come way in handy. I would still rather be a barbarian. You guys want to see full unedited episodes of all the shows on the channel, seasons out of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me if you're seeing it on YouTube. Hour-long Patreon hour, link in front of me if you want to check that out or other things. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.